digital. Okay. I'm going to go to Google. Google.com. In Google, I'm going to type in FCC enforcement log. First link. EB, Amateur Radio Service Enforcement Actions. What's this one? Is this just a mirror? Okay. Okay, now what we're going to talk about is bullshit violations. And this is, it's funny because, you know, I kind of stick up a little bit for the government more than other people. And, you know, you got somebody like Sean Opie and French who just fucking tears it down, kicks it, fucking molests it in the ass and everything else. And, you know, that's cool. You know, it's his deal. Word. Whatever. But it's funny that he kind of, I guess, is, you know, kind of cool with FCC, and me and FCC, we don't get along. Okay? Fuck FCC. Alright? Now, got my lighter. I got my, let's see here, my protest incense. That's good. Let me see here. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be long because I need to read some shit. Okay. A lot of people like to get into ham and everything else, and let's talk about ham. The other bacon. Okay. Now, so we're at the FCC enforcement log homepage, and these are some of the enforcement letters. Some. There's more. They do not post all of them. Okay. RFI matters. RFI is radio frequency interference. Okay, so first on the list, let's see. First on the list surprises the fuck out of me. September 12th, 2011. Name withheld. Address withheld. Radio frequency interference. The Federal Communications Commission has received a complaint of harmful radio interference that is apparently caused by a grow light ballast being operated from your residence. This interference has been reported by a licensed operator in the amateur radio service. And the complainant is name withheld, wine tit, bitch fuck. The commission has a responsibility to require such problems be rectified within a reasonable amount of time. As caused by faulty consumer equipment under FCC rules. Such equipment. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom here because it's a bunch of mumbo jumbo. Kind of gives off of what can cause shit, you know, ballasts, wireless devices, yada 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 yada. Possible violations, fines for this type of violation is $75 to $10,000. Okay, $7,500. First off, this cocksucker ham guy told FCC it's a grow light. Okay, let me assure you something. When I have an interference problem on my scanner, it does not read out It's your neighbor's fucking grow light. Okay? It could be any ballast light. Any fluorescent light, CFLs. Matter of fact, I'll take this CFL out. Now, what a lot of people don't know is inside this little tiny little doohickey here is a miniature ballast. And so it could be one of those. But no, it's a, quote, grow light. Fucking little bitch. Now, it should have a silver FCC label on the unit with the certification number. Even an approved device, however, can be operated. It's crap. So FCC is telling this person, you better knock it the fuck off. Okay. Oh, this is going to get better. Okay. Oh, here's one for baby monitor. The next one down. Okay, a baby monitor is usually operates on 49 megahertz. That's usually an area 27 and 49. Remote control cars, remote control planes, walkie-talkies, baby monitors, old cordless phones. These are low power devices. If this guy is a bitch, okay, there. But at the end of this letter, oh, they didn't put the fine in this one. But we'll get to it. Don't worry. So basically, this couple has to throw away their baby monitor. Okay. Now hold on here. Let's get to the good one. This is. Okay, here's one. Federal Communications has previously notified you on a letter dated March 7, 2011 that has received complaints that a heating system currently being used at your residence may be causing harmful radio interference. And they basically tell this person, you fix it or it's $7,500 to $10,000 fine. And basically, if you're an American citizen in your house, an electronic device is emitting invisible radio frequency interference to people, and it really is only going to matter to a ham guy, because the CB guy is not allowed to complain about this shit. Only a ham guy. You can be fined, and FCC can make you get rid of said device. A heater. How the fuck does he... whatever. You know, here's another one. Let's see here. Notify you letter data to receive a complaint that an electronic or electrical device has been traced to your home and is causing harmful radio interference. So a ham guy got a little crybaby and traced the signal to their house because he's a little bitch. Oh, and this person needs to figure out whatever's wrong with their house and fix it, or they're going to have to pay $7,500 to $10,000. Okay. A pool pump. This is great. This is great. Let me find the original letter, because this is June 8th. Let me go down here to June 8th. Okay, here we go. Federal Communications Commission has received a complaint of harmful radio interference that apparently has been caused by a pool pump located at address withheld. This interference has been reported by a licensed operator in the amateur radio service. The complaint is name withheld. They're a fucking bitch, bastard, bitch. Pool pump is classified as, God, this is fucking stupid. Okay. If you have any questions in this matter, please contact me at 717. I am an asshole guy. Laura, lady. Okay, so whoever was at that house took the letter and flushed it down the toilet. Okay, so on 8/10, is this it? Yeah, 8/10, they re-mailed the letter. Okay, and they said the commission has previously notified you in a letter June 8th that you received complaints of harmful. It's not harmful. Okay, fucking pieces of shit. There's nothing harmful. What basically this stuff is this stuff is causing a static or like a tick, like you'll hear in the background a faint noise or something like that. It's not harmful. It's not gonna blow anybody's shit up. Interference that is apparently caused by a pool pump located at blah blah blah. The complaint has attempted unsuccessfully to resolve this problem. So basically, he told FCC he went to the house, but they probably told him to go fuck himself. Wouldn't you? What if a radio guy came over and said, hey, you know what? Your pool pump that costs $5,000 is making static on my radio. Fix it. Or I'm going to call FCC. What would you say? Go fuck yourself? Okay, good. Okay. So, according to the name withheld, you have not contacted him regarding the interference, nor has the interference been rectified. Like, you're supposed to contact him. Fuck him. Lack of response to the Commission's letter is not acceptable. In order to avoid enforcement action on this matter, you have 30 days from this date of receipt to respond to this office, yada 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 yada. Fines normally range from $7,500 to $10,000. Has anybody said fuck FCC yet? Oh, it gets better. Okay. Now, this is a problem, but CBers and stuff can't complain. Electric poles, transformers, when they get older and stuff like that, they make a buzz noise. And you'll hear it on your radio in the background, but most of this stuff, like if you are listening to like an older radio and like somebody turns on a blender or a vacuum, you can hear that wee. That's what this interference is that they're talking about. It comes in pops, ticks, extra static, a little whine, and all this other crap. Well, PG&E in San Francisco is basically the Northern California provider of power. The ham operators bombard them on every tiny little line noise. But again, I actually had a major one and I called FCC, and FCC wouldn't do shit because I did not have a ham card. So if they have a little bit of interference, it's game on. They have fined cable companies $50,000, $60,000 because there was a break in their cable somewhere, or someone was stealing cable and they didn't do a good connection, and it was bothering a ham guy. It's crap. Now, I'll go down to warning letters. Now, I know somebody personally. Actually, I know a couple people on this fucking thing. But I'm going to read the one that he got. Okay? And this is bullshit. Even though I don't like the guy, this is bullshit. Okay, dear Mr. Dumbfuck. It has come to the attention of the Federal Communications Commission that at multiple times in the last several months you have operated an overpowered transmitting equipment on 11 meters CB that has interfered with the operation of electrical devices by your neighbors. Basically, they're saying that they can hear him talk on their telephones and shit like that. The commission rules require that you operate your CB station with an FCC certified CB transmitter. The rules also prohibit the use of external radio frequency power amplifiers, sometimes called linears or linear amplifiers. The rules further provide that non-certified CB transmitter and or power amplifier voids your authority to operate the station. Basically, operation of radio transmitting equipment without a valid FCC authorization is a violation of Section 301 of the Communications Act of 1934. As amended, you have 10 days from the date of the receipt of this warning to respond to this office, and the response must contain a statement of the specific actions taken to bring your CB station into compliance. So basically, they want you to perjure yourself, or not perjure yourself, they want you to say, yeah, gee, I'm going to get rid of my linear. You know, you are directed to support your response with the signed and dated affidavit or declaration under penalty of perjury, verifying the truth and accuracy of the information submitted in your response. Your response should be sent to blah blah blah. We are fucking assholes, and or if you don't do this, we can find you between $7,500 and $10,000. Now, why do I bring this up? There are a lot of ham guys out there that are cool. There are a lot of them that are kind of boring as fuck. Then there is a large portion, I would say about a quarter to a third of them, that are little motherfuckers. They're like the little bitch kid that was the hall monitor, and when he got in front of you, said, hey, you got a permit, and you just fucking smacked him in the face and said, shut the fuck up, motherfucker. You don't talk to me. And then he cried to the principal. That's what these little motherfuckers are. Okay? Now, this is just a part of the enforcement log. I know that I've seen letters that they've sent to people that are not on here. This guy here that got busted was only not that far from my house. The person that actually turned them in came to my house and started blaming me for it in the middle of the fucking night. He thought he was cool enough to just come fucking run up in my driveway and everything else in the middle of the fucking night. I didn't know who he was, where the fuck he came from, or anything else. And, yeah, that didn't go over too well. And then he kept arguing with me, and I said, well, wait a minute. You're saying that I'm screwing up your radio right now, but I'm outside talking to you, so who's on the radio talking? It's not me, jackass. It took him another 3 months to figure out who it was. And then he called the FCC on him. Now, I won't tell anybody not to go ham or anything else, you know, do whatever, but be forewarned. Don't fuck around on ham. Don't try to go play games on ham. Don't go and get a ham radio and start keying up, blow me, you know, whatever. These little rat bastards they don't play well with others. And they run back to mommy FCC. And FCC starts sending out stupid letters. All the years I've been in radios, over 30 years, I've had to deal with all types of interference, from the neighbor's blender to whatever else. Never were we allowed to complain because we didn't have a special card. But as soon as some people get the card, that's all they do. This right here is about 99.9% of the reason why I don't have a ham card. Because not only are you dealing with these people, and again, not all of them are like this, but unfortunately there's enough of them that fuck shit up. But you are admitting that you know the rules. So you're already kicking yourself in the nuts. So let that be forewarned. Don't play around with these. You know, get got cussing on it, or, you know, all this other bullshit because some little rat bastard. Matter of fact, wait a minute. Here's one that was good. Let me try to find it real quick. There was one guy. Okay, yeah. Here's one for Donald Ellis. Address withheld. Who gives a shit? I can. Oh yeah, and they give his call sign too. It's not like I can't just go look it up and get his address. Fucking idiots. The owner of operator of KB01 or KB0IXM has requested by certified letter that you refrain from using his repeater. Written request was issued as a result of your failure to follow operational rules set forth by the license controller operator of the repeater for his users. They didn't say anything about FCC rules. The written request was issued as a result of your failure to follow operational rules set forth by the licensee controller operator of the repeater for his users. See what I mean? Basically, he told this guy that he couldn't use his repeater. So this guy said, use it anyways. And please be advised, the commission expects you to abide by the request of the owner-operator that you stay off. Any similar request to cease operations by any kind or repeater license, blah, 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 blah. 7,500. Basically, he comes in and he says that, yeah, comply with these requests. He says that you were previously issued several verbal requests to refrain from using the repeater, but failed to comply with those requests. Yeah. So, if you get into him, just watch yourself. You'll find these guys that you think are goofy or whatever, you just kind of get just like, damn, you know, that was like that kid in high school got his head flushed in the toilet. Yeah, just stay clear of them. Don't deal with them or anything else, because, you know, you don't play by their rules. They'll call mommy on you. Oh, God. But anywho, I'm done. And yes, FCC does actually send out fines. They have closed CB shops. They have fucking raped internet retailers bad, like G.I. Joe's, I think, was raped. Yeah, we're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars raped. FCC does enforce, and it's bullshit. These fines are ridiculous. Oh, you can't get prison on top of it, too. The fine, the dollar amount is not just it. They could take your shit, and they can also send you to jail. So, yeah. This is why I'm not on him. This is just bullshit. It really is. It should not even. This should not even. Even if there's a cool people in your area, this right here should not even exist. Okay? Shouldn't. All right.